Good morning, Terabytes. This is your newscast for Thursday, May 12th, 2022. My name is Maddie, and this is NewsBYTEs Hoodie Day.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs Middle School Edition. My name is Maya.
Hey, Nuko, do you know that tomorrow night is CS Family Night? Here's Miss Dieterman with more information.
Hey Megabytes, it's me, Mrs. Dieterman. I wanted to give you just one quick reminder that tomorrow, Thursday, May 12th, from 4 to 7 p.m. at Oak Grove Middle School is our first annual Family Computer Science Night. Come check out all of the great activities. There will be robotics, 3D printing, unplugged challenges, some scratch challenges, so many fun activities for you to try out and explore with your families. Okay, that's tomorrow, May 12th from 4 to 7 p.m. at Oak Grove Middle School. There was an RSVP form floating around so that you could respond if you were coming or not. Even if you didn't get a chance to fill out that form, please come. Everybody is welcome at this event. There's going to be some computer science shirts for sale. There's going to be a food truck. It's going to be a great event. I can't wait to see you there.
Also, don't forget, if you're having a problem with your Chromebook, you can bring it to CS Family Night. Both Ms. Kaya and Mr. Isaac will both be there to help do any kind of updates or any kind of problem solving you might be having with your Chromebook. So bring your Chromebook with you to CS Family Night. They'll be glad to help. We'll see you there.
Maya, can you believe we are already halfway through May?
I know, only 4 more weeks of school, which means our time as anchors will be ending soon as well, at least for this year.
So let's make the most of the time we have left and bring New Code Middle School a great weather report.
What do you think, Rory? Can we make that happen?
Hey Terabytes, it's Rory back with this week's weather. Today's date is Thursday, May 9th. The high will be 90 and the low will be 69. Looks like we skipped spring and went right into summer. The temperatures will be mostly in the 70s this week. This week there will be a few scattered rainstorms. The sky looks pretty cloudy, but maybe the sun will peek out once or twice this week. That's all for this week's weather. Bye!
Thank you, Rory. Warm weather and lots of clouds sounds like spring to me. We might be warm, but at least we look cool.
Yet here we are in our hoodies. Speaking of cool, let's go to Mr. Cannon to see what strange news stories are happening this week.
I can't believe you called Mr. Cannon cool. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I don't write these scripts.
Good morning, New Code Academy. Welcome to Weird World News. My name is Ray Cannon. So as our final exams are getting closer, wouldn't it be awesome if the tests were locked in a safe and the teachers couldn't open it? I couldn't imagine anything better when I was in school, and that's exactly what happened in a town outside of Berlin, Germany. Firefighters were called to the local high school because they were unable to open the safe containing the questions for the final exam that the students were supposed to take that day. They rushed to the scene to find that the lock was jammed, and then they had to break open the safe, basically saw it open, to get the tests out. Of course, the students were thrilled to get their tests, right? Well, maybe not. They probably would have rather been outside enjoying a nice sunny day, but about an hour later, about an hour delay, they were able to take their final exams. So that's the end of our Weird World News for today. I'm Mr. Cannon. See you next time.
Thank you, Mr. Cannon. Not sure how I'd feel about firefighters freed our final exams.
Probably wouldn't make much of a difference since we are an online school. We just need to unlock our Chromebooks.
Hey there, Terabytes, and yes, I did get a new haircut, thank you for noticing. Ukrainian officials said on Tuesday that the port city of Odessa had come under attack by the Russian army, seemingly attempting to disrupt supply lines and weapons shipments, possibly in an effort to respond to statements from Ukraine's foreign minister, Dmytro Kuleba. After 11 weeks of fighting, Kuleba stated that Ukraine could begin to push back against the Russian military, reflecting the country's resistance to a larger and more well-armed force. According to Ukraine, Russia fired 7 missiles at Odessa on Monday, hitting a shopping center and a warehouse, as well as killing 1 person and wounding 5 more. Odessa is Ukraine's largest port, and in addition to being a receiving point for weapons shipments, it is also a major gateway for grain shipments, and Russia's blockade of it has already affected the global food supply. Also on Monday, President Biden signed bipartisan legislation reviving the Lend-Lease program to fortify Ukraine and other Eastern European allies. The bill will reinstate a World War II-era policy that will allow for military equipment to be sent into Ukraine more quickly. The signing comes as Congress is preparing another aid bill containing $40 billion in military and humanitarian aid to help Ukraine fight against Russia. Biden has stated that the aid has been critical to Ukraine's success on the battlefield, and it is urgent that Congress approves the next assistance package to avoid any interruption in military supplies, with a deadline approaching on the 19th. The new package is currently making its way through the House and Senate and will likely be voted on soon. Andy Warhol's famous Shot Sage Blue Marilyn painting, which depicts Marilyn Monroe, was sold for $195 million on Monday, making it the most expensive work by a U.S. artist. The painting beat the previous record holder, Jean-Michel Basquiat's Untitled, which was sold in 2017 by about $85 million, and is also the most expensive painting from the 20th century ever sold. The profits from the sale go to the Thomas and Doris Amen Foundation Zurich, the group that put the painting up for auction. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Duncan. Always so serious.
Next, on to Caleb in Sports Bites.
Hey, sports fans! Caleb here with the newest edition of Sports Bites! This week we're going to start off at the Kentucky Derby. The winner of the 148th Kentucky Derby is Rich Strike. On our form, 2 people voted for Rich Strike. Congratulations if you are those 2 people. This was the most unexpected Derby finish in a century. It was also the biggest upset win in the Kentucky Derby history. Rich Strike was an 80-1 long shot to win, which was the second biggest long shot to win in the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike's owners received $1,860,000. Next, we are off to the ice. The Minnesota Wild are on the brink of elimination after the Game 5 loss to the St. Louis Blues. The Minnesota Wild need to win Game 6 and 7 to be in the lead for the series. That is it for sports. See you next time.
Thank you, Caleb. Abby, what challenge do you have for our school this time?
How's our school doing with their memes? Hello and welcome to School Challenge. My name is Abby. Have you been sending Mr. Cannon your best memes? Next week, we are going to check in and see some of your amazing meme submissions. But now, on to this week's challenge. It's Spirit Week! New Code helped create some really fun themes for each day this week, and we would love to see some pictures. So our challenge this week is for the teachers. Did you capture any screenshots from your Spirit Week launch class or any other meets? If so, we'd love to see them. Send your pictures and memes to rcannon@isd271.org. Can't wait to see them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Hey Terabytes, it's Rory again with another Biking Club announcement. As a reminder, New Code Academy students, staff, and families are all welcome to participate. Today we are biking the Black Dog Trail along the Minnesota River. We will start at the Old Cedar Bridge trailhead, bike about 5 miles, and end back at the Black Dog Trailhead. Conveniently, the Black Dog Trailhead is near Oak Grove Middle School, so head on over to CS night afterward. If you are interested, scan the QR code for more details. The weather might not cooperate with us this afternoon. The document from the QR code will be updated by 4 p.m. if we have to cancel, or you can always send me a Google chat. We hope to see you today.
And finally, on to Dad Jokes with Don.
Hey Don, what's the difference between a man on a bicycle wearing a tuxedo and a man on a unicycle wearing sweatpants and a hoodie? A tire.
Welcome to Dad Jokes with Don. I was asked to create a segment about hoodies for Hoodie Day. I found out writing dad jokes about hoodies is similar to buying a hoodie that is too small. It's just hard to pull off. It's like the time I went to buy a hoodie, then when I got home, I couldn't close it. I took it back and they wouldn't let me return it. They said, "We told you we'd sell you this with no strings attached." Strings attached? Get it? Okay. So, anyone ask you why you're wearing a hoodie in 80-degree weather? Someone asked me earlier today and I told them, I was wearing hoodies way before it was cool. Oh well, just like a really big hoodie, I think I have everything covered. So, I'll just draw this episode to a close. See you next week.
Well, Maya, that brings us to the end of another show.
Have a great week, Terabytes. Don't forget to send in your best memes and Spirit Week photos to Mr. Cannon. And remember, NewsBytes is all about you. And take a bite out of learning.
Bye!